Okay. Hi, you guys. Good morning. Can everybody hear me okay? Say hello in the chat if you can hear me. Hi, John. Good morning. Hi, Terry. Hi, Derek. Good to see you guys. Oh, Joe's here too. Hi. So you guys, we don't have the link to the music in the YouTube this morning. We just didn't have our act together, to be honest. So if you look at my Spotify, it's under Talia. My last name's Laconi, Laconi. It should be the first playlist that pops up, and it's just listed under today's date. So if you want to use the music, you can pull that up and get it ready, and I'll let you know when to hit play. Go ahead, come on. Yeah, you can go in. Okay, if you're all set up, if you have the playlist pulled up, let's give it about 1 minute and then we'll get started. And I don't know if you guys who are watching. Oh, hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Hi, Allie. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Katie. So I don't know if you guys on Instagram, but yet we set up these private yoga pods, and I got to try them out. I just tried out one yesterday, and they're amazing. Like, felt so good to be in the hot room. I felt very separate from the people that were also testing out next to me. So something to look forward to coming soon. You guys will be able to practice in there soon. We'll also keep doing the YouTube, so that'll be available. Hi, Ashley. So something to get excited about. Okay, you guys, it's 10 a.m., so go ahead. If you're using the music, go ahead and hit play on my playlist or any playlist that you got. And let's go ahead and lie down on your back and start in Shavasana. And once you get settled, allow for your arms to rest in a place where they can feel long without you actively stretching or reaching them out. And then let's take the soles of your feet together. So soles of the feet touch, let your knees fall out wide. And then the front of your body falls down to the back of your body. And just see where you're at this morning. So let the breath empty. Let your low back feel heavy. And at your own pace, take an inhale to your nose. Fill up slow for 3, for 2, 1. Hold it. And then open your mouth and let it go. And do that again. Seal your lips. Take a breath in. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And then mouth open. Let it go. Okay, let's do one more of those. Breathe in deeply to your nose. And exhale to empty. Let it fall. Okay. And nice and easy, please bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. Okay, knees will pull into your chest and wrap around. Right hand to your right shin. Left hand goes to your left shin. Give yourself a squeeze. Okay, shoulders down your back. Pull your belly button in toward your spine. And then start to rock forward and back. Okay, and get yourself the momentum. Okay, face whatever direction you're facing. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and make your way into tabletop shape. And then feel your tabletop. So push your palms down, lengthen your heart forward. Okay, and curl your 10 toes under. And lift your heart, and then pull your knees off the mat, just 1 inch to float. And then notice where you're at. I know Joe had us do a lot of this yesterday, okay, but I forgot how good it is. So we're doing it again today. Okay, really allow for this to lengthen your spine. Your collarbones spread out, your thumb bones push down. And then exhale, lower your knees down. Okay, keep the core engaged. Right leg kicks back. And left arm reaches forward in space. So breath to your belly, stay for your inhale. Right knee draws to your left elbow, squeeze. Inhale, kick the right leg back, left arm reaches. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze. Inhale, right leg back, left arm forward. Okay, exhale, pull your knee to your elbow, squeeze. Okay, and then inhale, find the length. This time, keep the right heel long. Okay, take the left palm to the mat and start to take your right heel towards the right side of the room. Okay, and when you feel this in your inner thigh, you're going to set the right inner foot down and then walk your hands back to your left knee and roll yourself up. So you're standing on your left knee. Your left toes can be tucked for support. Reach the arms up. Breathe in. And then exhale, side bend to the right. Okay. Any amount that feels good. I like to set my right hand on my outer right leg. Some of you guys might want to bend the arm, the right arm. Okay, but try to get out of your left hip. Take your gaze to the left. Okay, soften your shoulders. And then inhale, gaze forward. Rise up, straight arms. And exhale, release your hands. Okay, crawl them forward as far as you need to set up for your tabletop. Okay, inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, place the right knee, tabletop. And curl your 10 toes under. And let's hit it again. Float the knees off the mat, floating tabletop. And spread your collarbones out wide. Lengthen to your upper thighs. Stay, inhale. And lower your knees down to the mat, tabletop. Cool. Left leg, kick it back in space. 3-legged tabletop. Okay, hips are square. Reach the right arm forward. So maybe your right toes are curled under already like mine. Stay here. Breathe in. Left knee to right elbow. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg back. Right arm. Knee to elbow. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg back. Right arm forward. Okay. Knee to elbow. Exhale. Cool. Inhale. Left leg back. Right arm forward. Okay, belly in. You're going to take the right hand to the mat. Send the left leg to the left side. Okay, so when you do that, your toes will point towards the top of the mat. Some of the weight might drop into your right hip. Try to send it to the left, though. Okay, inner edge of your left foot. Put it on the ground and walk your hands in towards your right knee. Okay, curl yourself up so you're standing on the right leg. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Okay, and some of us will get this more in our inner thighs. Okay, some of you will get this straight to the side, right side of your body. So shoulders down your back. Try to find the length as your tailbone drops, belly in. Inhale, float up with your arms. And then exhale, release. Hands will come down to the ground. Walk them forward. So your hip should stack over the right knee. Okay, left leg lifts off the mat just for a second. Feel this in your outer left hip. Draw the belly in. To tabletop as you exhale. Okay, last floating table, curl all 10 of your toes under and lift your knees off the mat. Hover. Okay, and if you're not quite feeling this in your belly, try sliding your hips back. Sometimes that helps. Okay, dropping your tailbone a bit more. Maybe you lift your butt up a little bit more. Okay, and stay with it for 3. For 2. And then come to downward facing dog on 1. Okay, head below the heart, shoulders away from your ears. Spread your fingertips, belly in. And seal of your lips from here on out. Take an inhale into your nose. And exhale out of your nose. Okay. Keep the down dog arms. Inhale, lift your heels up. And then exhale, walk your feet up to your hands at the top of the mat. Let's keep the feet hip width apart. Bend your knees. Okay, and try to grab your opposite elbows behind your legs. If it's a grab your wrist type of morning, grab your wrist. Okay, chin to your chest. Okay, and really, we'll have lots of opportunities to open your hamstrings. So this is just to start you up. Okay, we're still warming up. Breathe into your nose. And breathe out. Okay, stay folded forward, please. Release your hands to the ground. And legs can stay bent, but heel toe your feet together. So your big toes touch. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, bow down and fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, reach up, straight arms. Hands to your heart, exhale. Let's have a nice practice, everybody. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift your chin, look up. And exhale, bow forward and dive, hands to the mat. Okay. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back. Find a high plank, high push-up. Okay, and then work it just like your floating tabletop. Maybe your butt needs to be a little bit higher to take this into your core. Your heels should be towards the top of the mat, belly in. Okay, inhale, lower your knees down. Exhale, it's a slow modified push-up. Bend your elbows so that you end in a modified chaturanga. Okay, inhale, straighten your arms. Try to use your upper back. Okay, exhale, bend your elbows. Don't worry, I won't make you do 100. Inhale, straighten your arms. Last time, exhale, bend the elbows, let your chest hover. Notice what's happening with your shoulders. If they're rounding forward, can you squeeze them back, belly in? Okay. Exhale, let it go. And point the toes, baby cobra, peel your heart up and stay. And create more length in the space. So your heart is nice and light, the tops of your feet ground down, pull your chest open. And exhale, lower the chest, curl all 10 of the toes, and push up, high plank, inhale. Into downward facing dog, exhale. And inhale to your nose. And exhale out to your nose. And inhale, lift your heels, look up. And bend the knees, exhale, 2 steps, top of the mat, to land in a fold. Okay. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, you bow down. Inhale, stand up, reach up, palms touch. And hands to the heart, exhale. Okay. Inhale, sweep to reach, lift your gaze, chin high. Bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Okay, so feel this in your plank, you guys. You want to use your core, heels are forward. If you can keep your knees lifted, please keep them lifted, belly is in. Exhale, bend your elbows, hold a chaturanga at the bottom. Ooh, try to draw your tailbone down. Use your legs. Inhale. Exhale, lower your chest. Pick up your hands. Point the toes. Interlace your fingers. Heart lifts off the mat. Straighten your arms. Okay, to full locust. Pull the toes up. Knees up. Can you roll the pinky toes down and then straighten and lengthen to your arms? Yeah, so try, if you're looking forward, chin to your chest. Use your upper back more. And exhale, release. Hands to the ground. And curl all 10 of your toes under. Push up. Straight arms. Into downward facing dog. Exhale. And inhale to your nose. Exhale out of your nose. And inhale, lift the heels, look up. Bend the knees, 2 steps to the top, toes touch. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up. This time, interlace your hands over your head. Release the index finger out like you're being pulled up by your hands. Side bend to the right, up and over. And inhale, come up through center. To the left, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Back to the right as you exhale. Inhale, stand up. Back to the left as you exhale. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, bow forward, hands go to the mat. And inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to high plank. So trust that any modification we've done already is there for you. Heels forward, butt back. And bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. To upward facing dog if you're ready. Okay, to downward facing dog, head below your heart. Okay, find the space, soften your elbows. And then notice what's happening with your feet. You're going to be in a bunch of down dogs this morning. So if your toes are working in down dog, don't do it. Act like you have no toes. Okay? Or act like you have really strong toes, because you do. Take them off the mat, push your heel bones down. Yeah, and then use it to spin your heels out so you'll feel your inner thighs activate. Okay, take an inhale, lift your heels, look to the top. Bend the knees, exhale, hop or float, forward fold. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, bow. Chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, lengthen to the tips of your fingers, draw your tailbone down. And find the connection in space. So work your shoulder blades back. You want to sit down as low as you can. Okay, and then as best as you can tuck your tailbone. I know it requires a lot of strength in your abs, but this is how we're going to get there. Shoulders back. Okay, inhale, stand up, straight arms. To bow, forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to bent arms, Chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, keep moving, everybody. Right leg, inhale, kick it up, 3-legged dog. And to your right elbow, exhale, tap it. Inhale, right leg kicks up. To the left elbow, exhale, tap it. Inhale, right leg kicks up. Exhale, bring the knee to your right elbow. So your body's in plank, hold it at the right elbow. Okay, you're gonna slide it over to the left elbow. Ooh, keep breathing, slide it over to the right elbow. Okay, slide it over to the left elbow. Kick it up and back, 3-legged downward dog. Right heel lifts. Okay, exhale, step the right foot through, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Feel your breath. Okay, to warrior 2, exhale, open up. To reverse, inhale, right arm up. And exhale, windmill. Hands to the mat, hop your left foot up to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Bend the knees, chair pose, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Feel your breath, inner thighs together. Okay, you can stay square if that feels really good to you. prayer twist. Hands to your heart, twist to the right, left elbow outside. And then take a second. So there's adjustments that you did in downward dog, right? Sliding your heels away from one another, picking your toes off the mat. Okay, they can all be applied to this pose. So it's really just about how you're using your legs when you practice. It's possible to do it with lazy legs, but it's 2020. Might as well do something right? Unwind your body. Inhale, stand up, straight arms. To bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to bent elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten your arms, upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, you've got your breath. Left leg, please, kick it up, three-legged dog. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg kicks up. To your right elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg kicks up. Exhale, bring it back to your left elbow. So the right side's like it is in plank. Breathe to it. Okay, slide the knee to your right elbow. Don't change anything else. Slide the knee to your left elbow. Ooh, slide it back to your right elbow. Ooh, back to your left elbow. Good, everybody. Left leg, kick it up and back. Three-legged dog. Okay, exhale, step your left foot forward and through. Come to crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up, belly in. To warrior two, exhale. To reverse, inhale, left arm up and back. Exhale, windmill, hands to the mat. Hop your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Take chair pose, you guys. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Utkatasana. And then trust it, you guys. Trust it. Wherever you are in your head today, in your body today, okay, you're just one breath away from changing that. Bring your hands to your heart. And twist to your left. Right elbow outside, left thigh. Okay, unless you already did the other direction, but hopefully not. And then breathe. Notice what's happening in your feet. Can you make it stronger? Toes lift off the mat. Lengthen your heels away from each other. And then roll the right ribs around. Okay, breath into your body. Keep pushing down with your feet. And inhale. Straighten your arms and legs. Look up nice and high. And exhale, bow forward and dive. Fold. And inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, bent elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths exactly where you are. Okay, and then work the space that is pulling your shoulder blades down your back. Okay, that is exploring, what if you turn on your downward dog even more? Pick the quads up, push the inner heels down, and it's like you have no toes. They're strongly lifted off the mat. Okay, let's bring your big toes together. Shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift the heels, look up. And bend the knees, light hop or float to the top. Inhale, stand up, palms touch over your head. Exhale, we ego wrap. Right arm under, right leg over. Sit down in your ego pose, Garudasana. Okay. And notice how this feels for you. Can you float your elbows up? Okay. Get your core involved. And then bend your left knee like your life depends on it. It's going to make you squeeze your inner thighs together even more. Okay. Remember that sensation, inner thighs actually touching. You're going to release your arms, right knee to your chest, stand up. A step on your right foot, send your left leg back, standing splits. Okay, and then maybe you guys just hover your fingers off the mat so they don't touch right away. Sometimes that's just a habit that we have. So it's almost like you're in toppling tree, just with your fingertips pointing straight down. And find the connection to your breath. So soften your shoulders, lengthen your heart, look at the top, breathe in. And then exhale, bend the right knee and step your left foot back to lunge. Okay, left palm to the sky, right arm reach it up and twist. In a really good place, so remember those knee to elbows. Okay, you want your back leg to be just as strong as when you're only balancing on 3 limbs. So get the left heel forward. Okay, reach the right arm up, soften your shoulders. And then work your breath in space. So stay long as you inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat, square your hips. You're going to straighten your right leg, come to extended pyramid. And again, same idea. I know we're super hyper focused on the front side of our body for this usually, but get your left heel up. Okay, squeeze your inner thighs towards one another, just like they were doing in eagle. They were touching, okay, but now they're separate and it's the same amount of strength. Okay, shoulders down your back, gaze to the top of the mat. You're going to inhale, bend the right knee, look forward to lunge. And then exhale, lift your hips, touch your nose to your knee. Inhale, right knee bends, you lunge. Exhale, lift the hips, nose to your knee. Inhale, bend the right knee, lunge. Exhale, lift the hips. Nice, you guys. Softly and slowly, you're going to roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Ooh, come to stand with your extended pyramid leg. So your arms reach up. Okay, if you don't have the balance, again, the twists are fully optional this morning. Okay, so you can just stay looking straight ahead, use your inner thigh strength, or open up and twist to the right. Okay, gaze is going to make it more challenging. Okay, modification is right hand on your sacrum. And breathe as much as you need to breathe this morning. Okay, remember, it just takes one breath to start to change, to start to feel differently, to start to become more inside of your body. Okay, everybody unwind star pose, toes face the left side of the room. Okay, take the left hand to your left thigh, reach the right arm up and over, side bend. Okay, and then work the space. So draw your tailbone down, pull your shoulder down, maybe you look up to the right. Okay, inhale, you're going to come back up to star. Turn the right toes forward and then exhale, warrior 2, sit low. Okay, take 5 breaths. Okay. If you feel this a lot in your left psoas, like it's working, try just rolling the left hip forward. Okay. It'll allow for the right hamstring to open more. Inhale, right forearm to your right thigh. And then exhale, reach your left arm up and over. Modified side angle. Okay, also known as bent-legged triangle. Okay, and then again, if you're really like twisted forward, you guys, if your right butt's out, this isn't going to feel good. So keep the right hip under. Okay, roll the left hip forward. And then for the last couple of breaths, reach the right arm forward. Okay, soften your shoulders. From this shape, inhale, reverse, right arm up and back, exalted warrior. Okay, exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat, right foot steps back, high plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Please bring your big toes together. Okay, inhale, come forward in space. You're going to roll to the outer edge of your right foot and take your left arm to the sky. Side plank, Vashisthasana. And breathe into it. Can you float the top leg off your bottom leg? Okay, try to get out of your shoulders. Okay, use the right oblique to lift the hips up even more. Nice, you guys. Exhale, take it back to high plank pose. You can option bend your elbows, take another flow. Okay, or meet us in a downward facing dog. Okay, so everybody get to your downward dog when you're ready. And then flutter your lips. And check in with your downward dog. So it's habits, you guys. They take a while to break sometimes. If your toes are smushed, pick them off the mat. Okay, feel your quads lift up. You guys who feel down dog in your low back, this is going to make it so much stronger and alleviate some of that. Big toes together if they're not already. Inhale, lift your heels, look to the top, get light. And bend the knees, light hop up, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, stand, rise up, palms touch over your head. Exhale, you eagle. Left arm goes under, left leg goes over. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Okay, allow for your elbows to stay light. Okay, and allow for your breath to be your number one, right? The thing that you're focused on the most, regardless of if you feel strong, if you feel the opposite, okay? You just keep on breathing. And so lengthen your arms. So really take your awareness for the last 2 breaths to what's happening with your inner thighs. Hopefully you've got an active squeeze. And inhale, unwind, left knee to the chest, arms up. And then exhale, left foot steps, right leg kicks back, fingertips will say toward the mat for standing splits, toward the mat. They don't necessarily have to touch. Okay, of course, if you need the support, touch them. Allow for your right hip to roll forward in space and allow your breath to be nice and light, shoulders down your back. Cool, everybody. Look towards the top of the mat. Inhale, your left knee bends. Step the right foot all the way back to the lunge. Right palm plants, left arm lifts, twist. Okay. And then I'm guessing most of us aren't using a mirror for this practice. I'm not really either. So try to dig in. Take your right heel forward. Roll your gaze up. Notice how that opens up your outer left hip, hopefully. Okay. And then feel the strength in the left leg as your left hand comes to the mat. And straighten the left leg. Come to extended pyramid. Okay. And when it becomes hyper-focused on the front of your body, what happens if you think about the back? So right heel stays high. Heart is moving forward in space. And then draw your belly in. So pull your chest forward. Okay, gaze forward. You bend your left knee. So inhale brings you into the lunge. And then exhale, lift the hips. Nose to your knee. And inhale, left leg bends, lunge. Exhale, lift the hips, nose to knee. Inhale, you lunge. Okay, find your inner thighs. Exhale, nose to your knee. So I know it's kind of an advanced transition, you guys, but use your inner thighs and then roll yourself up to stand with the pyramid legs, arms reach up. Okay, you want to feel your tailbone trying to drop, reach like up, you're being lifted by your wrists. And then exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Okay, and be easy on yourself. Draw your tailbone down, pick your ribs around. Okay, and feel anything and everything that your body has to offer you this morning. Chest up, drop your tailbone. And let's unwind. Come to star pose. Face the right side of your mat. So both toes point forward for now. And then exhale, right hand to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up. Okay, should feel nice. Get out of your left hip. Okay, you should feel good to stay rooted in the integrity of your feet. And inhale, rise up, star pose. Turn the left toes forward. Warrior 2. 5 breaths. Okay, so much strength in your warrior 2 legs. Maybe right here is where you check. Can you send the right hip forward? That'll send the right heel back more. And the inner thigh back. Take your left forearm to your left thigh and reach your right arm forward in space. Yeah, you guys get there. Bent-legged triangle. Okay, sometimes we call this modified side angle. Ooh, but try to feel this. Your left ribs roll around. Okay, your right arm is straight and strong. And if you want a little bit more juice, reach the left arm out. 2 more breaths. Okay, use your breath. Keep the legs. Inhale, reverse left arm up. Exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. Step your left foot back to plank. Bend the arms, chaturanga. To upward facing dog, inhale. Into downward facing dog, exhale. And take an inhale to your nose. And then sigh or flutter your lips. Let's bring your shoulders down your back. So as you see your toes, they should be about hip width apart, your feet and your toes. And then go ahead and take your hands back towards the back of your mat. So you're at a forward fold in the back. Okay, bend the knees, slide your right hand underneath your right foot and your left hand underneath your left foot. Shoulders down your back, pull your chest forward. Try to really let your pelvis tilt. Okay, rock more weight into your toes. And then belly button to your spine. So you're squeezing your inner thighs, and it's that same idea your heel bones are separating. Okay, soften your shoulders, inhale. And then bend your knees, exhale. Slide your hands out from under. And then come forward back into your plank pose, please. Okay, bring your big toes together to touch. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot and reach your right arm to the sky, side plank. I know you thought I'd forget, but we didn't. Lift the left hip up. Okay, keep pushing the left hand down and then try to use this, get out of your shoulders. Maybe you float your right leg up if you did on the other side. Okay, heart is long, draw your belly in. Ooh, take your right hand to the mat, high plank, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing dog. And then exhale, come to downward facing dog. Okay. And breathe into your nose. And breathe out to your nose. Shoulders down your back, keep your palms engaged. And then inhale, take your right leg up to the sky. Three-legged downward facing dog. Really push the left heel down. Knee outside your right wrist. Give it a tap. Inhale, right leg up. To the right elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg up. To the right tricep, exhale. So you're using your outer right butt cheek. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee inside your right elbow. Okay, if you can, without dragging the foot, just step your right foot inside the right hand and lower the left knee down. So give it a second, you guys. If your hips are really tight from all that psoas stuff we did yesterday, okay, just walk your hands forward. Okay, and try to give yourself the space, right, to be wherever you need to be, not needing to be looking like something or feeling like something. Okay, so for those of you with tight hips, I'm going to say stay there. Okay, if you want a little more opening, take your left hand to the mat and reach your right arm to the sky. Cool. Option here, bend the left knee, reach back inside of your left foot. I know this one sucks, so just try to stay with it. Left hip forward. Gaze down, could be a little nicer on your neck. And then feel everything your breath has to offer. If you have that back foot, let it go. Right arm up. Okay, everybody take your right hand down. Make sure your hips are square and then bring your arms up to Anjaneyasana. Palms face each other. Okay, squeeze your left butt cheek right now. Okay, inhale, bring your hands together to your heart. And exhale, you twist to the right, left elbow outside your right thigh. Okay, so as you engage the breath, curl the left toes under and lift the left knee off the mat. Twist. Kind of nice, right? Maybe you've got some space because you just opened your hip. Okay, if that's the case for you, you take your gaze over your right shoulder. Okay, and now this is going to be really about your core and about your balance. Okay, if you had your gaze up, take your gaze down. Everybody unwind and stand up onto your right foot at the top of the mat. So your left knee comes to your chest, your palms separate. Okay, you are looking straight ahead, but you open your left knee out like a gate. Grab your left shin with your left hand and reach your right arm out. Balance. So it's a modified Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Okay, try to drop your tailbone, get your left hip in line with your right. You are still so strong on that standing leg, so keep the strength without dropping the left leg. Reach both arms up high. Okay, and then exhale to Ardha Chandrasana, please. Kick the left leg back and reach your right arm towards the mat. So if you hovered your fingertips in standing splits, this will feel familiar. Okay, you're calling on your legs more, you're lengthening to your upper chest more. Okay, draw your heart forward, so softly. Ooh, keep your balance, bend the right knee and land in Warrior Two, please. Okay, Warrior Two, soften your shoulders. And take an inhale, straighten your right leg, come to star pose, toes left. And then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Grab the outsides of your feet. So if you're in a safe space and you would like to turn this into a headstand, by all means do. Take your hands onto the mat. Okay, top of your head to the mat. Maybe it's a tripod and your knees float to your triceps. Okay, it's also totally cool to stay in the forward fold. So whatever works for you. Okay. And keep with the integrity of your feet. If you are upside down, go ahead, take the soles of your feet to the mat. Cool. Inhale, walk your hands out and away from you. Okay, exhale, turn your right toes to the front of your mat, bend the right knee. So you're setting up Warrior Two legs and you walk your hands out kind of like on a 45, top left side of your mat. Okay, let that left hip roll forward. Take your right hand inside your right foot. Reach the left arm up. Now you're in full side angle. Okay. Option, reach the left arm forward to the top of the space. And breathe, you guys. This pose is super challenging every single time. Okay, for everybody. If you think it's easy, let's chat later. Okay, but try to breathe with it. So lengthen to the left side of your body. Okay, you're going to feel the power in your right leg as you use your breath. Here we go. Inhale, reverse the warrior, right arm up and back. Listen, exhale to Ardha Chandrasana. I know you've been here before. Left leg up. Ooh, if you have it in your body, Ardha Chandrasana, Shavasana. Bend the left knee, reach back outside of your left foot. Kick the left foot back and balance. Try to kick back. Just meet yourself wherever you are. Okay, you don't have to be in Shavasana. Ooh. If you are, please release the back leg. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Left hand to the mat. Left foot steps. Hips are square. And inhale. Lift halfway. Bow forward. Inhale. Stand up. Reach up. Straight arms. Exhale, hands together, center of your heart. Let's flush it out. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift your chin. Exhale, bow forward and dive. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to downward facing dog. And let's take 3 breaths right here. Whenever you're ready, join us. Inhale, left leg, kick it up, 3-legged dog. To your left wrist, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. To your left tricep, exhale. Inhale, left leg kicks up. Exhale, bring your knee inside your left elbow. Hold it. Without touching, can you send your left foot through? Soften your right knee down. And then just really drape your upper body on your left leg as much as you need to. Let your right hip open. And allow for this little bit to be about creating more space, okay? Not judging or creating an opinion on the amount of space that you already do have. Cool. Either stay or right hand to the mat. Reach your left arm up in space. Draw your belly in. And then bend the right knee and reach back inside of your right ankle. Okay, roll the right ribs around. Try to keep pulling on that right foot. 2 more breaths. And if you've got the back foot, let it go. Left arm to the sky, everybody. Okay, left hand to the mat. Make sure your left knee is pointing forward. Your hips stay low. And sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Cool. Now we're all twisting. Please bring your hands to your heart. And turn to the left. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Set it up. Curl your right toes under. And then lift the right knee off the mat and breathe. Oh, breathe. It's all about your inner thighs. Squeeze them together like you did an eagle. Okay, gaze to the left foot for balance. It's a big spring up. Stand on your left foot. Oh boy, right knee into your chest. Lift up to your heart, straighten your arms. Okay, and then use your belly to open your knee and open your arms. Right hand lands on your right shin, left arm out. Okay, pull your left hip. Okay, push your left standing heel down. And inhale, keep the leg, reach the arms up. And then exhale, kick back to Ardha Chandrasana. And again, you guys know, you all probably practice with Joe. He does so many freaking arms, like always on your arms. So if you're struggling with being on your legs a lot, I know, I get it, but we're just balancing out that class from yesterday. That's all we're doing. Lengthen your heart forward. Okay, gently bend the left knee and land back in your warrior 2. And feel yourself land. So right hip forward, belly in. Okay, inhale, straighten your left leg, bring your arms up, toes to the right. For this one, interlace your hands behind your butt. Straighten the arms, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, shoulders down your back. And push your heel bones away from one another. Okay, and as you pull your quads up, you're going to stay folded forward. And just release your hands down to the mat. And inhale, walk your hands out and away from you. So integrity stays in your legs. You bend the left knee, point the left toes forward, warrior 2 legs, and then just walk your hands so they're like 45 degrees to the right of the mat. Okay, the reason why we stop there is to adjust your hips. Let the right hip roll forward. Then you're ready. Left hand to the mat, reach the right arm to the sky. Let your right glute squeeze. Okay, if this is your harder side like it is mine, maybe you want to stay. If you want to take it fully, right fingertips forward, 3 breaths. Ooh, try to allow for your body to open no matter what type of tightness there is. Okay, and already can you bring your awareness to the power in your left leg. Heel stays on the ground. Inhale, reverse. Back to your Ardha Chandrasana. Spring your way up. Yeah, you guys go. I'm just going to fix the mic. Spring your way into Ardha Chandrasana. Okay. And some of you are probably already there. Take it, Shavasana variation. Bend the right knee. You can grab the outside of the ankle. Okay, try to do it with your hips stacked today. Whoops. It'll probably feel better. Keep your hips stacked. Okay, 2 more breaths. Okay, release the back leg, Ardha. Exhale, square the hips, step the right foot to the left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Inhale, stand all the way up. Feel the evenness sides of your body. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep to reach, lift your gaze, look high. Exhale, bow forward and dive, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. From your dog, inhale, lift your heels, look to the top of the mat. And bend the knees, and then hop through to take a sit on your bum. Okay, feet to the mat. Before you get too comfy, reach your fingertips forward in space. Okay, you're going to knock yourself back about 45 degrees. Bring your palms together. So, squeeze your hands, center, inhale. And then twist to the right as you exhale. Cool. Inhale, come center. To the left as you exhale. Inhale, center. Lean back a little bit more. Maybe it's 1 inch, maybe it's 3 inches. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come to the center. You're going to separate your hands. Okay, keep your hands at like 90 degrees from your body and then roll all the way down to your back. So what I mean by that is that when you get to the back, your hands will be up. Bend the knees, walk your feet in closer, and then bend your elbows. So you're going to set up for a bridge, but instead of taking your hands behind you, hands just stay right here. Palms face, triceps to the mat. Okay, use the back side of your body, your legs, to lift your hips up. And then feel it. Soften your shoulders. Keep breathing. And that's nice and easy. Release the bum down. Heel toe the feet so they're mat width apart. Knock the knees in. And then arms will go straight up over your head. So palms up, shoulders down your back, and just breathe. And so take your awareness back to that idea that we're working to create more space in your body. Okay? It's one breath at a time. If you are A-okay with the space you have, option to stay. Or take a second back bend. So if you feel worn enough for wheel, take your hands by your ears, fingertips towards the top of the mat, feet on the mat. And then use your exhale to send your hips up and back. Either wheel or take another bridge. Okay, arm variation is your choice. Okay, but try to find the space and the lightness. And that's nice and easy. Start to make your way back down to your butt. Okay, and this time take your arms by your sides. Palms face down for stability and bring your knees into your chest. So your ankles are flexed, your shins are floating. Okay. And stay in the middle. Use your belly. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower your knees to hover to the left. Okay. Inhale, come back. Exhale, legs to the right. Let them hover. Inhale to the center. Exhale, legs to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, legs to the right. Inhale, come to the center. Reach for the front of your shins. You start to rock forward and back. Get yourself the momentum. Okay, cross your feet, plant your hands, step or shoot back, Chaturanga Dandasana. If you're not flowing, just meet us in a downward facing dog. Okay, shoulders down your back. And right leg, please. Inhale, kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Set up for pigeon pose. Okay, take the right shin forward, let the left legs extend back. Okay. And then option if you feel super open, you may want it. You may be totally unready because we don't have the heat. Okay, if you want to, left hand can reach back inside of your left foot. You can stay upright. Okay. And if that's not you today, all good. Go ahead and take sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands forward and let your forehead settle. And wherever you are, please go ahead and release any holds of the feet. Bring your hands back onto your mat. Curl the left toes under and step back, downward facing dog. And if you want it, inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Belly in, left leg, kick it up, three-legged downward dog. Exhale, left knee to your left wrist. So set up pigeon, right hip forward, inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, take your chest. Take it forward if you're taking it forward. If you're doing king pigeon, and I just recommend if you tried it on the other side, at least try it on this side. Bend the right knee, reach back. Okay, and stay upright. We didn't do too many shoulder openers today, but this is a pretty good one once your hips are already there. And again, if you're in sleeping pigeon, stay there. Okay, or make your way there if you're not to sleeping pigeon. Oh, hi Frankie. I'm just seeing your message. Let's take 3 more breaths. And after your third exhale, bring your hands onto the mat. Curl your right toes under and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Okay, shoulders down your back. And when you're ready, inhale, come forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And from your downward dog, go ahead and come right on onto your back in Shavasana. Okay, grab water if you need to. If you don't need water, just come right onto your back. Any direction that feels okay. And relax and breathe. And something that's really helped me through the past, I guess, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months maybe, it's hard even to keep track, are those moments where I think some of you know, but I fully just stopped practicing yoga for a solid 3 of those months. Couldn't do it, couldn't be in my body. And since then, it's just been every day, like, what if you just take one more breath? Like, what if you half-ass all the poses, but you just take one more breath, and I'll do that, and I'll see how it feels. And in a way, it's just setting that, like, super low expectation for myself. Okay, that has allowed me in the last forever long to fully back to a place where I know that, hey, shit still feels crazy. And the best thing that I can do that I know, at least today, is just to breathe. So I hope that can be helpful to any of you that are especially going through it, maybe already this morning, or if it's been a week, or the past few months. I totally get it. And if it feels good for you to stay for a few extra moments and to just allow for the rise and fall of your breath, then I welcome you to stay here and to do exactly that. But thank you guys all for tuning in live, and we'll see you guys next time. Namaste.